back to my channel and welcome to the second day of Foundation 5. So today I'm going to be trying out the new Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. This came out pretty recently and I was so excited to get my hands on it. You'll see in the application portion that this color is just not it for me, but I am very excited to show you how it applied and I'm excited to see how it will wear. So let's get to some claims. It says it is oil-free and it's a perfector. It's supposed to deliver hydrating benefits in a buildable sheer to medium tint for a flawless, softly luminous complexion. It's got hyaluronic acid and plant-derived squalene in it, and that's supposed to promote healthy-looking, supple, moisturized skin. I was really excited to see that it has hyaluronic acid and squalene. I love squalene, and also that it's oil-free. For any of you who have oily skin or acne-prone skin, that is always typically a good thing. Your dermatologists typically tell you to stay away from oil. I'm excited to try this out. That's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the application portion. All right, so I have my hair back and I'm ready to put this guy on. I think I'm gonna do what I did in yesterday's video where I tried one half with the Tati Beauty Blendiful and then the other half with like a brush and sponge, just kind of see how it works. I'm actually really excited about this one. It definitely looks a little bit darker and this was like one of their lightest shades, so that's interesting. This is, by the way, in the shade Light, so I definitely think like it's kind of tan. I probably will have a darker face today, but that's okay. I did think this was going to be a little bit of a bigger bottle, so I think I was a little disappointed that it was so small, but at the same time it's pretty compact. So it's supposed to have sheer to medium coverage, so we'll see. I have a really weird like pimple thing, rash or whatever. That was from yesterday's foundation, which actually I filmed a couple of days ago and it did break me out for sure. Like I had some clogged pores, so those chemical sunscreen ingredients must have definitely created a bad reaction on my skin. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a little dark. We're gonna try it. It's got a little bit of a whipped moussey texture, but not like super moussey and thick, just like a little bit. It smells like something. They keep having these smells where I'm like, it smells like something, but I can't remember what it is, so me telling you that is not helpful at all. But I'm gonna go in on the right side with my Tati Beauty Blendiful, and let's just see here what we're working with. That is definitely way too dark. Oh my, yeah. I'm gonna be wearing like a sweatshirt today or something because this is way too dark. I'm gonna put on the screen how many shades there are. It does look very nice though for being sheer coverage. Like I can definitely still see that. That's annoying, but I'll probably get concealer on that. But it's very smoothing, but you can still see everything through it. I would just definitely have to get, if they had a lighter shade, I'd have to get a lighter shade. So I'm gonna put half of it on my chin, except I put like it on my entire chin. Yeah, it's got like a nice luminosity. It is very dark, so try to ignore that. But it does have a very pretty finish. I do have like a whole like dry section right above my lip because of my retinol. My skin is still trying to adjust to that. I think I've been on it for about 2.5 months now, 3 months. It definitely is causing some serious dryness. I'm looking forward to spring for one reason. One specific reason. Because humidity will be coming back, which means my skin won't be so dry. This color difference is hilarious. I look like an Oompa Loompa. But it does look really nice. I'm definitely gonna try to build it up here in a second after I do my other side, to see if maybe I can get more medium, because this is definitely sheer to light coverage, but it did even out my skin tone and everything like that. So if this were in the right shade, I would definitely think that this would look pretty good. I didn't notice any ingredients in this that will potentially break me out. It doesn't have any sunscreen or anything in it, so I didn't have to worry about that. But it is very smoothing. So I'm gonna try on the other side with my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and we're just gonna try going in on this. And the color difference is comical. Makes me think of that one video that Thomas narrated where he said that it looked like I was rubbing peanut butter on my face. That was the husband does my voiceover. I'll link it in the item down below because it is pretty funny. a little bit orange. That also looks very nice. Like the brush, it's not leaving any brush strokes really. Like there are some slight ones, but it's not as bad as it was with the Revlon Color Stay. This would maybe match my summer shade, like when I tan. So yeah, that's looking really good as well. It covered up pretty well. You can still see some things shining through, but I think it looks, aside from the fact that I look hilariously orange, I think it looks pretty good. So just for kicks, I am gonna go in with this sponge and smooth over just any like brush stroke-ish areas if there are any. Oh, maybe I should have done that. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. It took away coverage on scarring over here. So maybe not a sponge for this one. So I'm gonna go in on the left side again with a second layer, especially since I took off some of it with the sponge, and just kind of smooth it over. Yeah, it's definitely sheer to light right now, which is fine. That's kind of what I would expect from a tinted hydrator. Mentioned in my anti-haul video that I love that it's called a tinted hydrator instead of a tinted moisturizer because it's like unique. I definitely will be dragging this down my neck. So I'm getting my hair lightened tomorrow for the first time in my entire life. I'm getting color to my hair color. I'm gonna probably do a balayage, and I'm gonna try to vlog the process. I'm very excited and very nervous. I'm going to a specialist that does like blonde highlighting and stuff. I was gonna go to my girl in Huntsville, but I couldn't go this weekend. So I'm just doing it here, but I will be visiting her in the future for sure, the one in Huntsville. And I'll put both of who I'm going to see, like I'll put my Huntsville girl on the screen, and I'll put the girl I'm going to tomorrow to put on the screen, because you guys will be seeing me, of course, with my hair lightened in the next episode of this series. I'm gonna go on this side, by the way, with one more layer to try to build it up. But you guys will be seeing that vlog, if I'm able to vlog it, most likely before this series. I'll probably put it up sometime on the weekend, because I thought it would be interesting to like vlog my first time getting my hair colored or lightened. I don't really know if I'm getting it colored, or, I mean, technically I am, but like, it's very confusing. I'm not very up to date on the terminology. I'm trying over here. Besides the fact that I look like an Oompa Loompa, I actually really like the way this looks on my skin. I would just have to get a different shade if they have one available. So I'm gonna take my orange face and I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup and let you know when I come back how everything else applied on top of it. And I'm also gonna drag this down my neck because that needs some help. But it did actually, by the way, on that one little red spot, like you can still kind of see it, but it did cover it up like a decent amount. I'm pleased with the coverage. It's definitely not full coverage, like as you can see, that you still see some scarring and whatnot, but it is really, really smooth, and it makes my skin, like the texture of it, it looks really good. But the color of this is really bad. It is 8:49 right now, so I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup, and then of course after that we'll do check-ins and all that good stuff. So I'll see you guys in a second. So it's comical. I wanted to come outside and show you how orange this is, and it's oxidizing, so I look absolutely ridiculous right now, but I do really like the finish of it, so I'm just gonna have to order or go buy a different shade because it's getting a little darker, and I look like, it looks weird up here too, because obviously you can see like my regular skin tone and then like the foundation. But because it is so obvious how awful the color is, I'm not gonna focus on that today. I'm just gonna focus on how it wears and like the finish, because I do think it looks very smoothing. But I will try to get another color before the roundup video of all of these foundations that I'm trying for the series, so I can let you know if I got a color that matches and like how it looks like that, because this looks, I look like a clown. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is embarrassing. But anyway, I am gonna go finish my makeup and I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, so the makeup is on. Everything went over the tinted hydrator beautifully. Like, aside from the fact that I look ridiculously dark right now, I did drag it down my neck so it doesn't look as bad, but It's very dark. I showed you a clip in natural lighting and you got to see it all in its glory. But everything went on really nicely. The powder went on. It just like, honestly, like, it kind of just perfected my skin. Like, I can still see some stuff, but it's not that bad. And also, it's got like pretty decent coverage. I would definitely say it does have sheer to medium, because that first layer, it was definitely light, and up to the second layer, like, it did cover. I can still see some stuff, like this little scar right here, some scars over here, but I'm looking in the mirror and I'm liking how I'm looking, aside from the color, of course, for the 15th time. But yeah, it looks really, really good. I'm hoping that this will last a while, because if it does, like, I'll really, really like this for lighter makeup days. So yeah, but that's pretty much it for now. So I will see you guys in the first check-in. By the way, I almost forgot to mention that I finished putting all of my makeup on at 9. Be trying to do 2-hour check-ins on the dot. So like, next one should be at 11, and then 1, and then 3, and so on and so forth. So I just wanted to pop in and let you guys know that. All right, guys, so welcome to check-in number 1. It's actually 3 hours in. It's 12:01 right now, because my first class went over and then overlapped into my second class, my second Zoom meeting class, so I did not get to do an update or check-in then, so I'm doing one now. But I will say, as of right now, nothing has really changed. I am laughing at like the color difference there. I am going to try to order another color, either to replace the one I have or to mix with the one I have. It looks really good right now. There is just a slight bit of creasing right there, and then some clinging to dry patches, but I have mentioned I don't really count that against the foundation right now, because all of my foundations pretty much cling to dry patches. So there's not really much to update you on, except for the fact that it just still looks good. So I will do a 2-hour check-in from now. So since it is 12-ish now, I'll see you guys again at 2, because I feel like it'd be kind of silly for me to do a check-in at 1, which is when the original second check-in would have been. So I'll see you guys at 2 and give you guys an update then. All right, so it is 2 o'clock now, and I'm standing in natural lighting. It has gotten quite a bit dewier over the past couple of hours, and the shade match is just still awful. But it definitely has gotten dewier, so I'm thinking that maybe this isn't really that long lasting. I don't hate it, but it's definitely making me question how long it's going to last. So we will see. There is a little bit of upper lip creasing. Still got that smile line. I don't know what that is. A little bit of a smile line coming on here. So other than the shininess and like a little bit of creasing, not too much has changed. I have had this on for 5 hours now. So yeah, but ooh, that my shade issue made it patchy over here, but that was probably an application problem, not the actual foundation. So yeah, just wanted to give you a quick little update. So I will see you guys at 4. All right, hello guys. It is 4 o'clock. I'm looking still pretty dewy. It's definitely kind of turning into greasy now, especially on my chin and my nose. I did have highlight there, but that's just all the foundation now. So this one I don't think is long wearing. It's not falling apart yet. So if it does, I will let you know that. Of course, my next check-in will be 6, I think, and then that'll probably be my final check-in. So yeah, I did want to let you guys know that, but not a whole lot has changed. My lipstick's like completely went off, but not a whole lot has changed. It is getting just a little bit more defined right there, that little upper crease issue line that I'm having, but I just look super, super glowy, and normally I would not like this amount of glow. Washer's interrupting me. Okay, normally I wouldn't like this amount of glow. I would want it to be just a little bit more satin, but I don't hate it, but I do think that I would want to powder if I were wearing this like for a long period of time. So yeah, that is pretty much what's going on. So I will see you guys at 6. All right, so it is now 6 o'clock and I'm about to take my makeup off. It has pretty much just kind of fallen apart, or at least started to fall apart on my upper lip. That smile line's not too bad, but it's got like some creasing right here, if you can see, and over here, and pretty much just like any of my expression areas. So yeah, I don't think this one is super, super long wearing. I think it starts to give in at about like the 4.5 to 5 hour mark, because let's see, where are we at now? I finished all of my makeup at 9. So this is a 9-hour check-in. And so I think 4.5, 5 hours, if you were gonna go with that, like it would look fine, but it does start to fall apart after that, and it gets really greasy. You can also see it's completely went off on my nose, and I haven't really been messing with my nose or blowing it or anything like that. So that's, you know, kind of annoying. But overall, I actually really liked this. I'm going to order a lighter shade to try it out for you, so I can let you know in the like foundation roundup video I'm going to do after all of the Foundation 5 episodes, where I tell you like what my favorite was, what I liked about what I didn't like about the products, and all that good stuff. So yeah, overall, I thought that the application was really nice. I think for a tinted moisturizer type of product, it actually had like pretty decent coverage after 2 layers. Like I feel totally covered and fine and not insecure about any of my acne scars with this amount on, and it's not too cakey when you first apply or anything like that. So that is pretty much it. I hope you guys liked this episode and this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell down below, and subscribe if you're not already. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.